Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to be making French dip with homemade au jus. I have a bottom round roast in there, otherwise known as a rump roast to some of you. And we're going to get this hunk of meat on the smoker, get it all smoked up to an internal temp of 130 degrees. And then I'm going to show you the magic of how we create this French dip sandwich. All right, I'm going to go in and get the bottom round roast, rump roast, and we'll bring it out here and get it seasoned up. I'll bring it back in a minute. Hi everybody, I got the bottom round roast out, slash rump roast, whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to be seasoning this up with my SPG Plus. That's all this is going to need. We don't need any barbecue seasoning on it this time. So let's get down here and let's get this bottom round roast all seasoned up. This is just your typical cut at the grocery store. I don't remember how much it weighed because we bought it months ago and froze it when they were on, because they were on sale. We're just going to get this seasoned up. I already trimmed off any silver skin, so we don't have to deal with that. Oh yeah, that's looking good. This is going to make a good French dip. All right, that's it for the seasoning. I'm gonna let this meat sweat out a little bit, get the Monument Grills pellet grill heated up to 225, and we're gonna cook this roast to an internal temp of 130 degrees. And once we get to 130 degrees, I will show you what the next step's gonna be. But first, we gotta get that Monument Grills pellet grill heated up to 225, and I'll bring you back when it's time. All right, let's get that bottom round roast on. And we're gonna cook this to an internal temperature of 130, but I will definitely bring you back and we will be checking on this and maybe spritzing it. But for now, got the drip pan under here to catch any drippings for easier cleanup. Let's close this lid and I will bring you back in a little while. And I almost forgot to put the probe in. We're just going to use the smoker probe as a guide. We're not going to use it as definite temperature. I will be using a smart read thermometer for sure, but this will allow me to look at the temperature and get it close to where I need to come out here and really start checking it with an instant read. But for now, we're going to put that baby right in there like that. And like I said, that'll get us close to a temperature enough to where we can come out with the instant read. All right, now let's get it closed. And we're gonna cook that to a total temp of 130, but I will definitely be bringing it back sooner than that. All right, it is time to make the homemade au jus for our French dip. So I'll bring you down here and I will show you the ingredients we're gonna use, and then we're gonna make this homemade au jus. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, what we have here is we have some garlic powder, we have some butter, flour, Worcestershire sauce, and onion powder, and we have some salt and pepper, and we have some beef stock. And don't worry, I will leave all the measurements down in the description, so you don't even have to worry about writing this stuff down right now. It'll all be down in the description. All right, let's get to making this au jus. Okay, first things first, we got to get the butter in there and get this melted. Okay, now that the butter's melted, we're gonna add our flour. And we're gonna stir this in here and we're gonna make a roux. Cook this flour for about a minute or so. Try to get some of these clumps out of here. We're gonna let that sit for a minute. And now we're gonna take our beef stock and we're only gonna use about a quarter cup of it for now. And that should be plenty right there. Get all that stirred in. And we're going to bring it up to a simmer. All right. We're looking pretty good. Let's get our W sauce poured in. Get our garlic powder, onion powder, the rest of our beef stock. And we're going to give it some salt and pepper. And let's get all this stirred in. All right, let's use a whisk and get all this incorporated. Okay, we're starting to boil here a little bit. Now remember, you do not want this as a gravy. You want this a dippable fluid. And that's the whole idea of au jus. So this is the consistency you're looking for. You do not want it any thicker than that. You want to be able to dip your bread, the end of your sandwich, with the bread and the beef right in this. All right, we're going to kill the heat, and I'll bring you back a little bit later on. That smells good. Oh yeah. All right, let's see where this bottom round roast is temping out at. We're about 118, 119. Uh, 123 over there. All right, let's give it a little spritz. And shut her down. We got a little ways to go. All right, let's see what temp we're at. '26. 128, 134, 136. All right, we're gonna let that go for about another 15 minutes and then we'll come out and we'll wrap it. All right, we've hit the magic number. It is time to wrap this meat. Just gonna cover it loosely. And I'm gonna bring this in the house and let it sit for about an hour. All right, I'll bring you back when it's time for the next step. All right, it is time to get this bottom round roast sliced up. Let's see how we did. I just need to cut a little bit of this off so it fits in the meat slicer. There you go. A little bit of a smoke ring. More on the medium versus medium rare, but that's okay. It's all gonna eat the same and all eat good. All right, let's get this meat on. Actually, I don't need that just yet. All right, let's go. Okay, first thing we're going to do is open up this hoagie roll here. Going to put some cheese on the bottom here. And we're going to take some of our beef. The beef turned out pretty pink. I'm happy with that. And all right, now we're going to take this beef and we're going to put it here in the au jus, warm it up a little bit. All right, let's get some of this meat out of here. Get some more cheese on it. And we're going to close this. And then we're going to wrap this up and let it do its magic. All right, let's give this French dip a taste. Now this is our version of a French dip. There you go. Look at that. A lot of cheese, a lot of beef. I'm going to taste it first without dipping it. See how it tastes. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff right there. All right, let's try some of this dip. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that goodness. Oh yeah. One more time. All right, everybody, there you have it. A very easy French dip sandwich. I appreciate everybody that's watching this video. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. And as I always say, if I can cook it, you can cook it. Stop making boring food. And also, don't forget to like this video. All right, everybody, I will catch you on the next video. Take care, everybody.